Alright, now we are playing as white and we play e4 on the board. He play e5 where we decide to open up by playing knight to f3, and this is black to play. Black plays knight c6 where we decide to take the bishop out to c4. He play bishop c5, we play d3, and this is black to play, thinking for the response. He play x6 where we play c3. Now we are more and more adding the attacker towards the center. Now let's see what he responds. Okay, now black is thinking for the while where he played d6. We play x3, like we are not allowing the bishop to come. And now let's see what he responds over here. Hmm. Okay, so black's turn and black is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. Now he played knight to f6 where we decide to castle because castling is important for maintaining the king's safety. And now black's turn and black decides to castle where we play b4 attacking towards the knight. Now let's see what he responds. In the meantime guys, if you want to can challenge me, all the challenges are allowed. Okay, so now in this position he decide to, okay, now he plays bishop b6, we play a4, like we can play a5 and can attack black's bishop. So he plays this such that we decide to take the queen e2, and black is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. So 4 minutes and 32 seconds on the clock and black is thinking. He played bishop e6 where we played knight to d2, like we have to add a defender to the bishop, and now the bishop is defended. Let's see how black responds over here. 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock and black is thinking. He played e5 where we'll take the pawn, attack the knight, the bishop. He takes it and we decide to take this back where he can take back from the knight. Okay, so he takes from the knight where he's trying to attack towards the pawn, such that we play bishop b2, like we have to add a defender to the pawn. Now this is black's turn and black is thinking for the response. Let's see how black responds over here. In the meantime guys, if you are enjoying the stream, then I request you to like the live stream. Okay, so in this position he plays queen d6. We'll take the knight to c4 attacking the queen, the bishop, both at the same time. Now let's see what he responds. Both the knights and the queen are attacking this pawn. So ultimately we are having three attackers towards the this pawn. Now let's see what he responds. Black's turn and black decides to play queen f6 where we decide to take the rook to e1, adding one more attacker, and in the next move we can take the pawn at the center, that is this one. So he plays rook over here like to add a defender. So we'll respond with the move queen to e4 attacking the knight. Now the knight is under attack, so black has to do something in order to defend the knight, because the knight is under attack, right? So knight will go back. Okay, he plays rook to d8, for which if we take it, knight will take back. Knight takes. So we decide to take the pawn from the knight, and now this is black's turn, thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds. He take it where we'll take it back from the knight. Now let's see what he responds. Now I guess he has understood that if we take, he can lose the rook and the queen. So maybe he's now aware and he will not take the knight. Now let's see what he responds. He played knight f4. The main intention to attack towards this pawn. Now in this position we'll decide to play d4. D4, the move suggests that we are adding a defender to the knight, and at the same time we can like remove this queen and can protect our game. Now let's see what black plays. 2 minutes and 47 seconds he plays c6, such that we'll take the queen back to f3. Now queen comes to f3, where this is black's turn, such that he is having 2 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock, thinking for the move. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. So he plays knight to d5, where we decide to play queen to g3. Now queen comes to g3, and once again black's turn. 2 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. Let's see how he responds over here. Now he plays bishop c7. So we decide to play f4, like one more defender towards the knight. And now by this what we are doing is we are just taking the control of the center. So if bishop will take it, we can take it back and can attack the queen. Now this is going to be a attack towards black. 2 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock, and he takes it, where we'll also take it back. Now we have created a beautiful pawn structure that you can see. He played queen g6, we play queen f3, trying to attack towards this side. Now we can even add up the rook and can try attacking more and more. So black's turn, and having 1 minute and 50 seconds on the clock. Let's see how black responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. And if you are enjoying the stream, then I request you to like the live stream. So b5, where we'll take this. Black takes back. Okay, black takes it, and we decide to take the rook e2. Like we can bring the rook to f2 and can attack more and more. So black's turn, and 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock, where black is thinking. Let's see how he responds. Now black's turn. Okay, so now he might be aware that we are going to play rook over here. Rook to f2 and are going to attack like this. So he plays f6, where we decide to push the pawn forward, that is playing e6, and now we can even push it further, attack towards the rook. So he play rook e7, and now we'll decide to play bishop to c1. Now why bishop c1? Okay, so he played doubling up of rooks, where we decide, so we'll double up the rooks and defend the pawn. Black's turn, and now black is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. He is having 1 minute on the clock, thinking for the response. In the meantime, guys, if you want to can send me the challenges, all the challenges are allowed. Now 50 seconds on the clock remaining. He play f5, like adding one more attacker. So what we can do is this time we'll play the queen. Okay, so we decide to take the bishop out. That is playing bishop f4. Now let's see. He decide to take it. We'll take it back. He takes it, and we decline the trade, where we play rook to a1. Now this is black's turn, thinking for the response. Let's see what he responds over here. Okay, so he plays knight takes on f4. We'll decide to take this back, and the rook comes to e4. So we'll decide to take queen to b8 giving check. King comes to x7, and here we decide to play the rook a6. Now we are going to add more and more attackers towards the pawn, and ultimately we can try winning. Okay, now 28 seconds on the clock remaining for black. Black plays queen g5, where we decide to play queen c7. The main intention adding more and more attackers. Now 19 seconds on the clock remaining. He play queen e3 check. We play king x2. Now this is a speed game going on. So 14 seconds on the clock remaining. Okay, so now black is having low time. 6 seconds on the clock. Okay, 2 seconds. And he loses on time. Alright, so guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. Any challenges? If you want, you can send me the challenges now. Hmm. Okay, so now we look for another game where we play e4 and he plays c5. The Sicilian defense, we play knight f3. Further, we play d4 like the Sicilian defense open. Knight takes on d4 where he play e5. We'll take the knight back and attack towards this. He play knight to f6. We'll take the knight out to c3. Black takes the bishop b4 where we decide to play bishop d3. And now this is black's turn. Black plays d6. We decide to castle because castling is important for the king's safety. And now let's see what he responds. He decides to castle where we play knight d5, attacking the knight. So now we are trying to add more and more pressure towards this knight. How? We can even take the bishop out and can attack. So he play knight takes d5, we'll take it back and attack the knight. Now black's turn and black is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. He plays the knight back to e7 where we decide to play a3 and attack the bishop. Now let's see what he responds. In the meantime guys, if you want you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. Well, I was playing p4 but accidentally p3. Okay. So now let's see what he responds. Like he can take this. Bishop takes on the pawn. So he play f5 where we continue with our plan b4 that I wanted to play. Now attacking the bishop, and first of all we are observing this threat. So we need to do something about this. Now we can take this bishop back to e2. Now the bishop comes back to e2 and white's turn, black's turn. Black is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are now allowed. Another game. Hmm. Okay, so 3 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. Black is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds. Now, what we are thinking is he play knight g6. We'll take the bishop out, attack the queen, and now the queen is under attack. So this is black's turn, and black is thinking. He decide to play queen c7, where we play c4, creating this pawn structure. So this is black's turn and black is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. So we play b5 like okay. We are declining the trace and let's see what he responds. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. Hmm. Okay, so now he decided to play f4 where he is trying to trap the bishop by playing moves like this. So what we can do is, first of all we play queen to c2, adding a defender, attacking the knight. Now if he tries playing, okay, so he play bishop f5, a strong response where we play bishop d3. Like if we take, we can take back, and ultimately we are attacking the bishop with tempo. So this is black's turn, and now we are attacking the bishop with tempo. So ultimately we can take the bishop. 2 minutes and 40 seconds he takes it. We'll take it back. Let's see what he responds. He play rook to e8 where we decide to take this rook to e1. If he tries to do, we'll take it and are leading the game. Now let's see what black plays. Black is thinking for the response where he play queen c5. Ultimately we decide to play g3. Like if we take back. At least if we take it, we are activating our bishop. That's the main plan for why I want to do. Okay, now let's see what he responds. 2 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock, and black is black is thinking for the response. In the meantime, guys, if you want to can challenge me, all the challenges are allowed. He played a bishop back. So like he's now offering a bishop trade and we'll accept it because our bishop was all set to be trapped. But now it is no longer trapped. Now we'll take the knight g5. The knight coming to e6 is going to create a triple fork, right? So maybe he is now aware for this and he do something. Let's see what he responds in this position. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. Hmm. Okay, now he plays rook to f8. Once again, we'll play the knight e6. Now maybe if we take, okay, it does not. He gave up the queen. So black's turn, and now black realizes the mistake. Do you accept, Licious? You can send me the challenge in chess.com, and we'll continue playing with each other. Okay, so now we are looking for another game where he played e4. We will respond with the move England Gambit, that is e5. And now let's see what he responds. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. He takes it. So now we'll begin with the move knight c6, attack the pawn. He play knight f3, we play queen e7. He takes the knight c3 where we'll take this pawn. And he play e3, we'll develop the knight to f6. Further, he play b3, we play d6. Now he decide to play bishop b2. We decide to play bishop e6. This is white's turn and white is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. He play knight takes e5, we'll take it back. And he play queen f3 where we decide to push the pawn forward, attacking the queen. Now let's see what he responds. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. Now white is thinking where he decide to take it. We'll take it back. White takes it back and we decide to long castle, controlling the important file that I highlighted. This one. So now this is white's turn and white is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. Now 4 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock and white is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds over here. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. Now 4 minutes on the clock remaining and white is thinking for the response. He play bishop e2 preparing to castle, but we respond with the move. Okay, so we'll decide. We'll play c f6. Now the bishop is no longer activated, right? So ultimately, first if white will castle, white castles, and now we decide to. Okay, so first of all we'll play rook to g8. Like queen can take this pawn. Queen check. Queen check. Wait, queen check is not possible, right? And can you teach me how to respond with scholar's method? Yes. Responding with scholar's method is easier. Just you have to develop your pieces properly. Okay, I will tell you in this part. Now the rook under attack. So we'll take this rook h8, and let's see what he responds. Hmm. Okay, now whenever we talk about the scholar's mate, scholar's mate is a very popular mate which occurs with three move mate, right? That is bringing out the queen and the bishop. Okay, so I will tell you how to deal with that. He play a4 where we play, that's a blunder, rook can take it, and that's a free bishop because that's going to be a pin. So let's see how he responds. In the meantime, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, then I request you to like the live stream. So he play bishop d4. We'll take the queen out. The main intention is all clear. This is the main trap. Blunder. Yeah, this bishop. this bishop move was a blunder. I accept that. Okay, now we play the queen h5. The main intention is all clear, so he can play g3, and that's going to be an easy response, right? Okay, now let's see what he responds. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. All the challenges are allowed. Now, he play queen d3. Okay, so we'll take this and attack towards this. He play king f1, and now we decide to give a check. Which opening is best? So for black, playing the French defense or the Caro-Kann defense is a better opening, and as white you can choose the Queen's Gambit London system with whatever you are comfortable with. Now bishop coming over here is a worst idea because we can take from the pawn, right? Now he plays c4. He's not trying to play so that he's trying to remove the bishop position. Well, but we understand the plan. So we play queen g4 giving check. In the meantime, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, then I request you to like the live stream. Now king comes to d2, and then we can remove the bishop. Give a check. King comes to c2. Now queen. Okay, so queen cannot come over here and give a check. So we'll begin with the move x5, x4, x3, and we are now looking for promotion. Now he is giving the pawn because queen giving a check is a threat. So we play queen g2 check, and king goes there. Now we play b6, and now safely we can bring the king there, and almost we are defended, like we have defended our king position. Okay, now white's turn, and white is thinking for the response. In the meantime, how to play against Sicilian defense. So I guess this was the game. No, this was England Gambit. Playing against the Sicilian defense, I have made videos on that. You can even check that. Okay, so you can even check the videos. I have made videos in many of the openings, especially of Sicilian defense. Well, so I just give you a idea about Sicilian defense. Now Sicilian defense is all about attacking towards the center. So what you do is you can even reply with a closed Sicilian defense. That is playing knight c3. I hope you understand. Okay. So now he play queen c6. Alright. Now we first finish up the game. Bishop a3. Queen coming over here is a checkmate. Like, not a checkmate, but coming. It is going to be a checkmate. And now let's see what he responds. Queen coming over here is a threat to the king. Now white is thinking for the response. Let's see how he responds. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. And alright. So he resigns the game. Okay. So now, guys, whenever you talk about how to play against the Sicilian defense. Okay, so let me tell you about this. Well, so now I tell you about the Sicilian defense, how you can play against the Sicilian defense. First of all, what you do is you play e4, right? Yes, you can play against me. Now wait, we play Sicilian defense. This is the Sicilian defense. What is the main motive? The main motive is queen coming out, and at the same time c5 defending the pawn. So what you can do is you have three main replies. Playing knight c3, playing d4, that's the Schmidt-Muller gambit, Scholar's mate attempt. Okay, wait, I am telling you that. And we can even play knight f3. The most common is playing knight f3. Where if we place d6, then what you can do is play d4. And ultimately you can open up the bishop, castle. Your pieces are open up. And you may lead your development. Now, if you want to know more and more, so you can check out my video. I have made a video on that. Okay, now if we talk about Scholar's mate attempt. Now, if you are talking from black, where we respond with e5 normal move, he play queen f3 like he is trying to give a scholar's mate. What you can do in this position, a very easy response is just play the knight to c6. Now knight comes to c6, defending the pawn. If we try playing bishop to c4, threatening the mate, easily you play knight to f6. Okay, and just lead your development. That will be easy. Now let me go back. if you consider that queen comes over here, queen to h5, attacking the pawn and give a check. Don't make a mistake by playing knight f6, okay? Because you will lose this pawn. So directly play knight to c6, defending it. And then if he tries playing bishop to c4, then play g6 and kick the queen. Now if the queen will go back to f3, like once again he is trying to attack, don't worry, just play knight out. And now what you are doing, he plays, let us say he plays knight to c3, okay, then what you can do, you play knight to d4, attack the queen, attack the pawn, and you are going to be more and more attacking. So that's a very nice idea to block the scholar's mate. Anyways, now guys, if you want, you can challenge me. Okay, so challenge comes and let's play. In the meantime, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. Any challenges? Hmm. Okay, so thank you, sir. Hmm. Thanks for watching. I hope you like that. Anyways, now, guys, if you want, you can challenge me. Except Killa. What if we play pawn c3? Pawn c3 on Sicilian defense. What to do after pawn c3? You are talking about Sicilian defense or what? What to do while pawn c3? Wait. I always make the mistake. Yes, you can play against me. Just send me the challenge. That's all you have to do. Okay, so now he talked about when we play e4, he plays c5, we play knight f3, we play d6, and you are talking about c3, right? Scholars mate. Oh, okay, scholars mate. So in scholars mate, you are talking about c3. This response. Okay, wait. e4, e5, queen comes out. We play knight, and okay. So here comes the challenge. Well, first I accept the challenge. Hmm. So the challenge. Okay. Alright, so now once again we look for that. And now in this position you are saying what if we play c3, right? So if we play c3, like he is not allowing the knight, that's the main plan. And at the same time he wants to play d4. So a very easy response what I guess is okay, so now in this position, what if we play d4? Like after d4, if pawn takes it, then we can try pushing it forward, like more and more aggressive options over here, right? Now the queen will be under attack, and the best move is queen to e2. According to computer analysis, queen to e2 is a better response. Now in this position, this is the main problem, right? You can take the knight to a5 and attack towards the bishop. Give me ID. So my chess.com ID is the kings of chess official. Okay, so now in this position, if we consider he, okay, if we consider he takes from the bishop, then what you can do? Now if we take from the bishop, then what we consider is we'll take the bishop out to g4 and attack towards the queen. Now the queen is under attack, right? So queen may come to g3, and in the meantime, uh, you can take this bishop. He will take your bishop, then you can lead the game by taking the knight back. What is knight a5? So knight a5. Okay, now I talked about knight a5 like after we play. e4 and attack the queen. Queen comes to e3 and then we play knight to a5. Attack the bishop. And at the same time the pawn is under attack by the knight and the queen. So this is going to be a leading position for us. Okay. So guys, if you want, you can challenge me. Any challenges? If you want, you can send me the challenges now. And if you are enjoying the stream, then I'll request you to like the live stream